How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I also go by Golden Guy, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs. And we're coming back to you with another UNPL Wi-Fi Draft League matchup. This time, we are heading into Week 8, and we are taking on Coach Metagross Maxis and his New York Metas. We are both sitting at 4-3. He has a better differential than I do at the moment, but I'm hoping that we can take on the win. If you watch both of our things, you might have realized that Meta takes on the coach that we do the week after we do. So he's been hitting us up for just chats about the teams that we've been playing against in general, and we've obliged those, but now we are finally squaring off in the arena against each other, and I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty good matchup. It's the one matchup I've been looking forward to for the whole season, just because I have gotten a lot closer to Meta throughout the season. Looking at his roster, you can see that he has access to Volcarona, which is always a threat to set up and sweep. Iron Bundle is one of the fastest mons, has access to things like booster energy to boost its speed even further. However, it does have to rely on Hydro Pump as being its main stat. Galarian Slowking is a chilly reception user, which you can see is probably there on the team for that Alolan Sandslash to set it up and allow it to Slush Rush to victory. Then he's got Rillaboom, who has access to that priority Grassy Glide when terrain is up, and a Drifblim that can also take advantage of that terrain being up with something like that Grassy Seed and Unburden. He's got two quad ground weak, which benefit greatly from the Earthquake nullification, I guess, and terrain. And so he has Revavroom, which is one of his Terra Captains. It's Steel, Fire, or Flying. And then he has a Heatran that, it just hits really hard on the special side. Could be physical, have something like Steel Beam or Magma Storm. Could be very defensive as well to deal with things on my team like the Komala or the Sneasler, the Samurott, Metagross, so on and so forth. Then he has access to Swampert and Wigglytuff as a decent defensive backbone. I feel like his team matches up decently well into mine, and the fact that he has a lot of defensive checks that deal with my team. However, he can't bring all of them. If he brings all of the defensive checks, then he doesn't have the offense to take my team out, because we do have a fairly offensive team. All of that being said, I expect my opponent to probably bring Iron Bundle, Galarian Slowking, Alolan Sandslash. I think Wigglytuff has to come just because I do have a Dragapult. Swampert probably comes as a means of dealing with like something like Kilowattrel and Metagross. And then Heatran, I think, makes a lot of sense to deal with the Sneasler, but Volcarona could definitely come over the Sneasler. I don't think both Terra Captains can come to this matchup, so I think that Sandslash definitely comes. And then it's one of his only forms of hazard removal, along with the Deflog on Drifblim. So we hope to take advantage of that. All that being said, let's run over the team that we're bringing and why we're bringing it. First off is Colossal. We are rocking the Steam Engine ability this week. That because if we're in against something like the Iron Bundle, it really wants to go for that water move because he doesn't know what Terra we are yet if we haven't Terra'd. And if that's the case, we can get that Steam Engine off because we're going to live a Hydro Pump for sure. And then we can just Power Gem it from there. If Hydro Pump happens to miss, well, then that's kind of unfortunate, but we can still knock it out with Power Gem as well. We're rocking that Power Solar Beam solely for the Swampert on the other side. Power Gem just hits everything pretty hard on the team. Fire Blast along with that, and then Earth Power for the things that Fire Blast doesn't really hit, like that Galarian Slowking or that Heatran. Next up, we have a Dragapult set that he probably is not anticipating. We're just going Light Clay, dual screens. The whole idea behind this team this week is to get in one of the big threats like Sneasler, Colossal, or Metagross in behind screens so that we can set up and just either break or sweep from wherever we are in the matchup. I really do expect Wigglytuff to come to this. I think it has to because Dragapult is on the team and it's really his main way of stopping Dragapult. And with the set that I have, I don't think it can touch us very well. Then we've got Komala coming back for, I think it's second week this season. Rocking that Assault Vest, we tank hits for days from things like Galarian Slowking, from the Iron Bundle, from Heatran, from Volcarona, and we do a lot of damage back in return. We have Rapid Spin on it in case he wants to try to set up rocks against us because we really don't want those up. And yeah, Ice Spinner is there for the Rillaboom switch in so that we can get rid of that terrain. Earthquake is there for Heatran, Rock Tomb is there for Volcarona, and yeah, it's pretty much to slow things down. Then we've got Weakness Policy Metagross. After 1 agility, we outspeed everything on the team outside of a speed boosting, or so a Choice Scarf or a booster speed bundle, or an agility bundle. And then once we get that weakness policy off, we can pretty much OHKO everything on the team outside of potentially Rillaboom, which is perfectly fine because it's not doing too much into us. 2 Rock Slides will kill it. Next we got up the Protective Peds, Sneasler rocking the Trailblaze for the Swampert, Night Slash for the Galarian Slowking, and then Dire Claw in close combat pretty much just deal with the rest of the team on their own. And last but certainly not least is I think it's going to be our lead this week. And that's going to be Vikavolt rocking the Thunderbolt, Energy Ball, Volt Switch, and Sticky Webs. We want those webs up. Force my opponent to try and clear them. Thunderbolt goes really hard into the, just Electric Spam goes decently hard into the team. And then we have Energy Ball there solely for the Swampert. And we are set to outspeed the Swampert unless Swampert is running some kind of speed investment. That's the team that we're rocking with, and we're going to try to get into this match here shortly. Alright, we are connected here with Meta, or Maxis, and we're going to get this battle on the way. We did swap 6 before the match, and he did not bring the Wigglytuff, which is absolutely astonishing given that I do have the Dragapult. He did bring Rillaboom, Revavroom, and Drifblim. So, what were they? No Heatran, no Alolan Sandslash, and no Wigglytuff, which is really weird in my opinion, but I'm sure my opponent has the correct mindset going into this, so we're gonna lead Vikavolt off rip. Nothing wants to stay in against us. He would have to be Choice Banded, Terrafire, Revavroom to OHKO us with Temper Flare or Terra Blast. So webs are pretty free. Anything else takes a lot of damage from Vikavolt. And we should be able to get our Citrus Berry procced. Rillaboom lead wouldn't be great. He could knock off for free, pretty much. But I'm not too concerned about that. If we do see the Terrafire Revavroom in the beginning, then I'm gonna go ahead and get my webs up, switch out in the Colossal on the following turn to hopefully get Steam Engine activated. The AV on Komala, it's not super great in this. Maybe it still does work for Iron Bundle. It still does work against Galarian Slowking and potentially the Drifblim. I'm assuming it's a special Drifblim. Swampert is the lead against a Vikavolt. We outspeed Swampert every day of the week. He needs to be Rindo Berry to have a chance to live this Energy Ball. And that is what we are going to take advantage of here. Hopefully Energy Ball comes off. He's not Rindo Berry. Is he Assault Vest? No, he's not. And that's one kill down. Vigavolt just kills the Swampert off rip with an energy ball. We love to see it. Probably did not expect us to be faster. Galarian Slowking comes out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get up my webs. Let's get those sticky webs up, slow some things down. We are obviously faster than this dude. Probably, and so the Psychic comes off. That takes us down to 156. Let's see what we're dealing with there. So 156, that's 47%. That's just like a no special attack invested Slowking. I'm not sure that I want to give up my Citrus Berry just yet. So I think I can Volt Switch out for free. Ooh, that did some damage. That did more than 25%, so he has no... he's probably physically defensive based on that damage. Komala comes in for free here. Koala the KOMALA, baby. Coming in. Comatose going off. We do see the flamethrower. This should do like nothing, and we can't get burned because we do have that comatose ability. That did do like 30-ish%, right? So I can kill the Slowking right here with an Earthquake. The only issue is that it's not doing much damage to Rillaboom if it comes in. I'm gonna make a prediction and I'm gonna Ice Spinner. Okay, he does decide to stay in. That's fine. Slack Off comes off. So we have seen F Thrower, Psychic, Slack, and I am going to Earthquake here. This should do like 50-ish%, yeah. He's like max defense, which is fine. I'm just gonna Earthquake. If Rillaboom wants to come out here, it can. I'm just gonna hit what's in front of me. He does decide to withdraw. Here comes the Rillaboom, I can only assume. No, Drifloom's also a good one. He can defog pretty easily here. So I'm going to Rock Tomb. Yeah, defog comes off on the Drifloom. That's fine, we can Rock Tomb, drop it down, drop its speed. It's sitting at about, so he's like, that did like 45-ish%, which means that Ice Spinner should kill here. And then we can always come back in and set up webs with the Vigavolt on the Slowking. Rillaboom comes out, that's pretty cool. Rillaboom's not gonna want to take this Ice Spinner. Unless he's like super defensive, which he shouldn't be. This should do like 60-ish% and get rid of the terrain. Ooh. That is a very defensive set. Yeah, that's like max defense. Okay, so I doubt that you are Choice Band. And there's no terrain. So here we can go out into don't know. I think Sneasler honestly is a good thing to go out into right here. So we'll run it back. He has to go for like a stomping tantrum. He can, if he wants to knock off, he's more than welcome to. We even live a stomping tantrum. He goes for the U-turn. So he's defensive Rillaboom. So defensive U-turn. And I think we're still doing pretty good. I'm not too worried about Vikavolt, because I can get it in on Slowking pretty easily. I just have to sack something off. Revavroom could come out here pretty freely. And then Slowking comes out, okay. He is defensive Slowking, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go out in the Perona. We've seen Flamethrower, Psychic, and Slack Off on this thing. So I don't think he can really hurt us. He could go for a Thunder Wave, which would be, it wouldn't be horrible, right? Psychic comes off. I can... Let's see. Pretty effectively go for the light screen here and see what my opponent wants to do. Thunder Wave comes off. I'm fine with that, to be honest. And we do see that his last move is T-Wave. So I'm gonna U-turn here. He stays in. Vikavolt coming in on this Flamethrower. Isn't great, but I don't know. We have a light screen up, so we do live it. Vikavolt comes in. He can slack off pretty freely here. And we're just gonna get up our webs. Sticky webs go up. We'll be taking 30-ish%. Yeah, and then that pops our Citrus Berry to get us back up to about 50%. And Volt Switch on out. Okay, so I think he wants to go for... Do we show the tech right now? And Earth Power is not doing a lot, and he can easily just paralyze us. Right. We're just going out into Koala here. This time we are going to drop a Rock Tomb. Flamethrower comes off. It's not doing too much because we are behind that light screen. We're going to Rock Tomb on the hopeful Drifblim that wants to come in. Okay. Oh, crit. Slack off. Psychic, okay. I'm gonna Rock Tomb again. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. Slack off comes off. That's 2 slack offs, I believe. So 1, 2. We'll write it right there. I can. Let's just go for the ice spinner. See what he wants to come in. Okay, he's gonna stay in. Okay. And now we earthquake. Does he call it? I'm just attacking what I'm expecting to come in. And I think an earthquake here could potentially catch him off guard if he wants to try and slack off and get back up to full. KOMALA's really putting in the work, and I love to see it. I'm trying to figure out where I can get Metagross in at. I think if I can get Metagross in against Rillaboom, we'll be pretty set. He has to call what we're going for here. He's really taking his time thinking about it. We do get the earthquake off. Does not kill. Maybe he was running the calc. Okay. It looks like it did 50%. Light screen wore off. So I'm just going to go out into Perona here and get another light screen up. Shadow Ball would have been nice, but you know, you expect to go up against a Wigglytuff when you deal with Dragapult. Higher Bond. Oof, okay. No more sticky web. Bundle did get caught in the webs though. So he's not heavy duty boots. He could be Scarf. Right, and we are paralyzed. He could be Scarf. I don't really need Dragapult here. It's not doing much because it got paralyzed. So let's just go ahead for a light screen. He could anticipate me. Okay, so he does just outright attack and we see an Ice Beam. Iron Bundle picks up a kill on Dragapult, and that's perfectly fine. I think I could go out into Metagross right here. Agility up. I mean, the Rillaboom doesn't have much damage on it, unfortunately, yet. Let's just go out into Sneasler. And this is Iron Bundle. Let's call it and go for the Night Slash. He probably wants to go out into Slowking here. Yep. Slowking isn't... what's the word? He's Culver Berry, okay. So we saw Culver Berry, and that's gone now, so that's cool. As I say, he wasn't... I think I can go out into Jozu here. So Metagross. If I can get to +2 on my speed, I think we'll be good. Psychic comes off. We resist that wholeheartedly. Let's just go for an agility here. Slowking probably wants to hit Flamethrower right now. Oh, he does go for the Thunder Wave. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to go for another one. He can't burn me now, which is fantastic. Slack off. And why not? Let's just go for a third one. He can withdraw, that's fine. Drift Blim comes out. We should... Rock Slide should be doing a decent amount of damage here. Okay. Rillaboom comes out. Okay, you can switch around this all you want. I'm not worried. Everything's getting caught by webs except for Drift Blim. So I don't think he brought boots at all. Yep. Citrus Berry? Okay. And I'm just gonna Rock Slide again. He can knock me off if he wants to. If he does, then okay, U-turn comes off. It's not doing a lot of damage. Drift Blim comes out, and I'm just gonna keep hitting Rock Slide. Is he unburdened? Okay. He is unburdened, so that's gonna get his defense up a little bit. Rock Slide here. Defog comes off. Okay. I can still set them right back up. He can strength stat me. My attack stat won't go down. He'll just go back up to full. It's annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Haze. All my stat changes. Of course. Let's agility back up here, see what he wants to do. Shadow Ball comes off. That does metric fuck ton. I should have just gone for the rock, for the thing right then. However, we've seen Defog, Haze, and Shadow Ball. Right? I am going to keep him around even though he's severely injured, just in case I need a Stomping Tantrum on the Slowking. Okay. Rock Tomb's coming off, we're dropping the speed of something. Acrobatics, okay, cool. So that's its full set. Komala goes down. Komala, Komala, Komala. Colossal comes out. Acrobatics is not doing really anything. Shadow Ball isn't doing nearly anything. Power Gem kills. Fire Blast is unresisted. So let's go for it. Okay, this should be doing like 25-ish%. Yeah. Oh, he gets a Spit F drop. That kinda sucks. Drifblim goes down to Colossal. Drifblim goes down to Colossal. Rev of Room comes out here. He's got to be Terraflying Rev of Room. Right? If we go water, we're fine. We'll just go for the Power Gem here. Anticipating because the only time that Power Gem is not the play is if he is Terra Steel. And he's Terra Flying. Cool. Then we see Flying, Rev of Room, so Power Gem is going to be looking good. Iron Bundle is still pretty scary, especially with webs not being up. It's because we're about to lose some health here. Shift gear, okay. This is, what's your name? And unfortunately, we're not going to get the steam engine to proc, right? That does a lot of damage. Okay, so my dude is sitting at +1. Terra Blast. Flying. It's doing a lot of damage. But we just Power Gem here. Poison Jab comes off. That's fine. Let's see. So Colossal picks up another kill on Rev of Room. Sneasler into Iron Bundle. We live anything. Unless he's like choice specs, but he wants to go into Slow King here. Rev of Room went down. Let's see. Colossal, Slow King, Water, Earth Power for damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Thunderwave comes off. We're still faster than no speed, 0 IV speed. Slow King, Fire Blast here just for some damage. Slack off, so he has speed. Or he has at least 31. He probably has the 31 IVs. Fire Blast here. Psychic comes off. Does kill. Slow King picks up a kill on Colossal. Vikavolt comes out here. Colossal. And he has Flamethrower. Right. Let's go ahead and set up the sticky webs so that we can guarantee outspeed the bundle with Sneasler if we need to. Flamethrower comes off. Metagross into this monstrosity. So Slowking picks up another kill against Vikavolt. Let's Stomping Tantrum as he tries to knock us out. Okay, so he just decided to withdraw. Good on him. Volt goes down, Rillaboom comes out. Man, just making all the plays, huh? Yeah, I think... Let's see. Because he's max defense, right? Because he could easily go for a Stomping Tantrum here. If he goes for a Stomping Tantrum into Sneasler, we die. And it's pretty free, right? Let's see if we make... He does go for a knockoff. I don't agree with that play at all. Because if I'm unburdened Sneasler, right, then I just come in and I start taking things. Raiju is our last hope here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember who got kills. Oh, Drifloon got a kill. Okay, if we can sleep the Slowking, I think we're in a decent spot. Dire Claw comes off. Metagross went down. Sneasler picks up a kill. Rillaboom goes down. And here comes the Slowking. And he had it preserved up to a good amount of health too, which is rough. Yeah, we're gonna lose here on to the Psychic that's coming off. For sure. That's unfortunate. Night Slash here. I could have sat there and tried to Dire Claw sleep it, but it's alright. And that's a GG to my opponent. He outplayed the Metagross severely, which is unfortunate. Yeah, GG to my opponent. He played it well. And that's a wrap, guys. We'll see you next week. My name's Nick. I also go by Golden Guy. And I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs. Peace.